Welcome to the Poetry Fix on Radio Free Hillsdale 101.7 FM. I'm your host, Erika Kyba, bringing you your weekly fix of poetry from across time. Today we're reading Tennyson's Break, Break, Break. This is a meditation on loss and the grief that comes from it. Tennyson is staring at the sea and commanding it to continue to break, break, break against the crags. It's a very monotonous process. This is just what the sea does. But human life, by comparison, isn't like that at all. Things don't stay the same for us, and this is what Tennyson is lamenting. The sea might always break on its cold gray stones, but always doesn't exist for mortals. Tennyson cries out that the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to him. It might feel at certain seasons that our days repeat in an endless cycle, but when we begin to lose certain things or people, we realize, like Tennyson, that this isn't the case. Once a day is dead, we can't wait for its tender graces to cycle back to us, the way we wait for the waves to come back as we watch the tide pull out. Once a day is gone, it's simply gone. One of Tennyson's laments is "Oh, for the touch of a vanished hand, and the sound of a voice that is still." This tells us that he is mourning the death of a specific person, likely that of his best friend, Arthur Hallam. This adds another layer of meaning to those final lines about the tender grace of a day that is dead. While someone is still alive, there are always opportunities to show them what they mean to us. In many ways, this is a gift to us, a grace. But it's a grace that will eventually, like all things, disappear. There's also a sense of feeling paralyzed by grief that Tennyson conveys. Throughout the poem, we picture him standing on the crags as he watches how life goes on for others. He observes a fisherman's boy playing with his sister, and a sailor lad breaking into song. These are images of exuberance and joy that are closed off to Tennyson in this moment. He also sees ships passing on to their haven under the hill. There's a sense of motion, direction, purpose out on the sea, while Tennyson is confined to the cold gray stones, unable even to express the thoughts arising in him. The death of his friend deadens Tennyson himself, in a way, as if he is momentarily pulled out of life and stuck in the stasis of death. With all that said, let's dive in. Break, Break, Break by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Break, break, break on thy cold gray stones, O sea, and I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Oh, well for the fisherman's boy, that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh, well for the sailor lad, that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to their haven under the hill. But oh, for the touch of a vanished hand, and the sound of a voice that is still. Break, 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 at the foot of thy crags, O sea, but the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me. You've been listening to The Poetry Fix with Erika Kyba. If you enjoyed this episode, consider following The Poetry Fix on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. And if you have any poems you want to see in a future episode, email your suggestions to thepoetryfix@gmail.com. Join me next week, and we'll be reading Walt Whitman's America.